Representative, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I believe in safe storage. I have safe, I have all that stuff. One of my major issues, specifically right now, as we are in the waning hours of session, we are debating a big bill. This is a major change, and we are on standard debate. And for those who are listening outside of here, standard debate means limited debate. It means we have 3 people that can talk for apparently 2 minutes, and half my time's already almost gone. And I think that's absolutely ridiculous. You're talking about, this is going to bring more lawsuits to the state of Illinois. When you say lawful permission of a minor's parents, what constitutes lawful permission? And we don't even have time to have questions answered. Can we go to unlimited debate, please, Madam Speaker? Or at least give me more time, because I literally have asked one question. We move to unlimited debate. Sorry, I want to have the opportunity to actually discuss something that really will affect almost all of my constituents. Because this bill is really getting into hunting as well. I mean, going to and from a duck blind, going to and from a deer blind. When you're sitting in a duck blind with your kid, are they allowed to have a loaded weapon there? A loaded firearm? You're literally hunting. There's so many things. So.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to answer. Lawful permission, could be several things. It could be, most importantly, if a parent is a lawful FOID card holder, firearm owner, under the authorization of that parent, the child can go hunting. In the case of, school shooting clubs, of which I know that there are many, parental permission slips are signed. Lawful permission can look different in different ways. And when it's best practice to keep your guns secure when you're going to and from hunting. I know so many responsible gun owners who practice that, who are already practicing that. It won't change the way they do their sport.
You are legally required to have your gun. If you're going hunting, you're currently required to have your gun in a case with the ammunition in a separate location. Now you're saying I have to have that firearm locked up even though they're in completely separate locations. I don't know anybody who puts their gun in a locked case to go to and from a hunting club or to and from their deer stand. It does not happen.
I mean, you could just add a combination lock to the zipper of your case.
Okay. Yeah, no, And I do appreciate the extra time. So thank you very much. I think we have to debate this bill. So does this supersede IDNR conservation law when it comes to traveling to and from hunting grounds?
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat that? I know you're short on time, but I did not catch that.
Does this supersede IDNR conservation law that requires it to be in a gun case?
If there is a minor, at-risk person, or prohibited person hunting.
Okay, so if I am traveling to and from my duck blind in a Jeep that's not on any, it's on my property, I have to have it in a case currently. But if I am traveling to and from a duck blind with my kid, does it have to be in a locked case to and from our hunting club?
Yes.
On private property?
With a minor, an at-risk person, or a prohibited person.
This is absolutely insane. I am all for safe storage. The application of this law is absolutely insane. No, you are literally treading all over people's, and you always say it's not about hunting, it's not about, this is getting into hunting. This is getting into individuals' right to go out and hunt. It's not even, we're not even talking about the right to protect yourself. So if somebody comes onto my property and they are a minor, and I am home alone, they come into my house, am I legally held liable if my gun is not locked up and I have it out to protect myself? If they were uninvited?
No. If they're uninvited, no. If you have the reasonableness standard, if you have reason to know that a minor, an at-risk person, a prohibited person could access your gun, then you need to secure it.
Okay. Is an illegal immigrant a prohibited person?
First, no human is illegal. Second,
someone who came here illegally, I'll restate it, someone who came here illegally, who did not go through a port of entry, are they a prohibited person?
A prohibited person is someone who is not authorized to have a FOID card in the state of Illinois or federally allowed to have a gun. And a non-US citizen is not eligible for those two things.
Okay. So, back to my trap shooting, whatever it may be. I think there are now over 60 trap shooting teams in the state of Illinois. So my kid, 16 years old, can he go to and from trap practice with a firearm in a case without any ammunition? It's not locked. It's in a gun case, a regular gun case, just like current law requires.
Yeah. If a minor has the lawful permission of their parent, guardian, or person having charge of the minor, then that's what the bill states.
Does that require my written signature, or is it lawful if I say, I'm letting you take that? So if he gets in trouble, I can say, no, I gave him permission. Or does he have to have a signed document that's been notarized as a...
Give us one moment. One of the reasons why things take time, and I'm glad you have more time to ask your questions, is because we want to get this right on our end as well.
I appreciate that.
In a question like yours, it's hypotheticals like yours, they're fact dependent, due to the circumstances.
This is literally daily life. These kids are practicing for this all the time. Hunting season, there's certain hunting seasons that come and go. There are other hunting seasons that are year round. The reality is, and from my understanding, if I am walking to and from a duck blind, I don't have to have it locked in a case. But if I'm on a four-wheeler with my kid on back, I have to have a locked case.
If you're walking to and from a duck blind, it's on your person, I assume. So it's under your control.
And so as long as I have my my kid with me, he can carry the gun, right? That's what the FOID allows.
Correct.
Because they have my permission. Now, if I'm on a four-wheeler driving from a house on private property to a duck blind, do I have to have that in a locked case? I mean, there's people laughing over there, and this is really not funny. This is a way of life for a lot of us.
I am really trying to answer
I know you
your
are, but
question.
other people are laughing. It's frustrating.
Under vehicle in the bill, I'm trying to get the answer to you as whether a four-wheeler is under vehicle. I think at the heart of this, and I know we all agree, responsible gun owners don't want their child to be able to access their firearm while they're driving from one duck blind to another. We're on the same page, and what we're asking for is a little lock on the case that you already have to take your gun from one duck blind to another.
And I will say that someone with a concealed carry would be safer with their gun setting in the cup holder than on their side where it would normally be, because of things that could hit it. I think that there's a number of things that we don't take into account. I think there you underestimate the amount of safety that legal gun owners really follow and really want. I think this could be an easy bill to pare back. You said you had the bill to give a tax credit for people to buy safe storage.
You've been granted extra time. Please bring your remarks to a close.
And I will. And this is exactly why we should not be doing this at the end of session. I know that you care about good policy, and I appreciate that. And I wish we had more opportunity to talk this through. This is going to be challenged in court. This is going to be another court case that the Attorney General is going to have to handle case after case after case. You're trying to do something that makes people safer, but you're actually infringing on their rights.
Representative Mayfield is recognized.